So, long story short, having high testosterone and DHT means nothing if you have a low IGF-1. Doesn't mean anything. You'll look like, you'll look like a Murr. There's no Murr, Sal Murr, Joe, I think. You look like Murr. You'll be bald. You have a lot of fucking body hair. You'll be skinny and weak, right? Body hair and stuff from high levels of DHT, no hair, skinny, weak because of low IGF-1 levels, right? So none of this really matters unless you have good androgen receptor and good IGF-1 ratios. IGF-1 and androgen sensitivity are closely linked. So upping these two, living good, just in general, ups it. DHT can be genetic. That's why people like Mer have high DHT, high testosterone, but have still look like shit, blah blah blah. Just right now, we need to make it clear that having high testosterone levels does not mean good net androgen status. Meaning all of this, net androgen status. Meaning that all of this is good. If all of this mean equaled, so this is all net androgen status. You can have high testosterone but have shitty net androgen status. You can have mid levels of testosterone but have good net androgen status. Right? Does that make sense? Okay. So there is no. You can have multiple blood tests and test for different things, and then see your net androgen status. But the main point here is that high testosterone does not equal good testosterone benefits. Right? You need good total net androgen status. So good androgen sensitivity, good DHT, good IGF-1, etc. Right? So let's start with I'm going to start with a lot of things that I can think of that are bullshit. A lot of things that Lenny says. A lot of things that I've heard Lincoln say. I don't know where these people get this information from. But we'll start with the two big ones. Fasting. Fasting to increase GH. Sprints. Both of these bullshit. Fasting, why? You do increase HGH, and usually HGH increases IGF-1. Why does it not increase IGF-1 if HGH is high while fasting? Well, that's because the synthesis to IGF-1 requires insulin and glucose. And if you're fasting, you're not going to have either of these, right? So there's no point. You can have high HGH levels, get the short run benefits, but you won't have IGF-1 levels and you won't have good nitrogen status. You'll look like Myrrh. Okay? Also increases cortisol, which is bad for regular testosterone. So try not to fast. This is why Belmar is retarded. Right? Don't fast. Sprinting, you increase HGH, you might get a bit extra IGF-1, but this is for recovery of your sprints because sprinting is very detrimental to the knees, to the bones, everything. So you'll need extra HGH for recovery. Not much will be leaked into your muscles, into IGF-1. It's just insignificant. Um, those are two things that I hear a lot that are like, oh, bro, for more HGH, blah blah blah. Okay, it does not work. Sauna also doesn't really do much. You'd have to go every single day into the sauna. I'm unemployed, I can do that, so I do it. So I actually get a bit of benefit there. There are, oh yeah, also MK677. It does, so MK677. The majority of it is bullshit. You have increased HGH, but by the time it turns into IGF-1, the MK side effects start getting serious, right? I don't know what those are, but I read this. If you want proof, go fuck yourself. I'll have to find this again. Put it in the comments if you really care, right? But by the time you get your MK677 of benefits, the IGF-1 will start increasing. You'll be recommended to hop off before you get these benefits. You'll have the benefits of the HGH, you'll have the extra muscle growth, but not as much as the IGF-1. IGF-1 is what you want. For for just straight muscle, it's good, but for net total net testosterone, net androgen status, you do not want to take this stuff. If you should probably take other um, growth hormone secreting peptides. Taking straight up GH is not good because that is synthesized from trees and not actual humans, and it's probably not the same. I'm not really sure, but it is probably there's not enough research on just straight GH. I mean, probably does work because Messi took it, he grew, but I wouldn't recommend it. Plus, it's super expensive. It's like 50K a year, right? Unless you're willing to spend that much money, probably won't really be worth it. What else? Actual things that work. There is a peptide called CJC1295, and you can take it with something called DAC. Anything else? There's also GHRP6. This does not work because it has a really short half-life. You'll have to be taking it every hour. It does not fucking work. This works. You have high levels of HGH with. I don't know why I'm saying this. You're probably not gonna do this. This is extreme. This is just stuff that I know. But if you want to have good HGH levels because you're interested in this frame thing that you want while staying natty, side effects are literally slim to none. It's just expensive. But this is how you improve your net androgen status with the IGF-1. It's really hard to increase this. This is why I'm recommending this. But increasing IGF-1 is super hard. Be healthy and stuff, but further than that, you can't really do this. And now let's get to the juicy stuff. Testosterone, the important stuff. Increasing testosterone and doing things that increase this will help everything else. This. You know what I mean? It will have everything else will be helped, right? This is why people always talk about it, right?